Hi, it's Melissa here with Communicate with Angels. I'm your guide to all things spirituality, including angels, life purpose, developing your intuition, and more. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe and the notification bell, and you'll be notified of all these exciting weekly videos. Check out the links below as well to learn about the community that I offer you on Facebook called the Life Purpose Revolution. It's a gathering place for spiritual seekers just like you. So today I'm sharing with you some key tips on how to tune your energy to the right frequency to be connected with your angels. It's really important, so stay tuned for these important tips today. So the first tip I have for you is to realize that you are energy and your angels are energy. The difference between you and your guides is that you have a physical body and they don't have a physical body. They are pure beingness. So, and more as you realize that you are energy, you're going to start to expand that energy and operate from that first. It means using your intuition, that sensitive, aware part of you, rather than the brain, rather than the overthinking and analyzing and dissecting. So if you are relying on your brain to communicate with your angels or think your way into it, you're going to get very frustrated. Tip number 2 to raise yourself to the right frequency is to realize that the communication with your angels is not the same way that you and I are talking together with physical bodies. It's just not. You can imagine the analogy that your angels or your guides speak Chinese and you speak English. Okay, it's kind of like that. Although they can interpret what you're saying when you speak English, symbolically realize that they kind of speak a different language. The further out that they evolve and the more that they grow spiritually, it gives them more wisdom to be able to help you, but it also means that there's kind of this disconnect or distance between you energetically. So they don't communicate with a lot of words and, sentences like you and I do. It's the language of spirit. It's the language of energy. So imagine that you were trying to communicate with somebody that spoke Chinese and you have no single word of Chinese in your vocabulary. How would you be able to communicate? You would be able to communicate with symbols, mimicking and showing them what you mean, and probably pictures, right? So this is similar to your communication with your angels who have a high frequency of energy. They're way out from the intellectual ideas of planet Earth, so they communicate with you through signs, symbols, and dreams. And it's up to you to interpret this spiritual communication. So instead of getting frustrated and wishing that they were more tangible and physical, realize that it's just the way it is. And learn to develop your spiritual communication because you are energy too. Start to develop that part of you that is intuitive, that gets hunches, that can interpret symbols and signs and give them meaning. It's a skill to develop in your repertoire. All right, a really important third tip for you to raise your frequency to be more connected with your angels is learn how to be more relaxed. It's this feeling of being cool, calm, and collected all the time. This is the state in which you will be more connected with spirit, as opposed to being stressed out, run down, worried, fearful, etc. When you're like that, your frequency is very low, but your angels always have this high energy. So you can see how there's this energetic disconnect when you lower your frequency with all of those kind of not so positive emotions. So the solution to all of that is to learn to stay relaxed. Anything that happens is just an interesting point of view. It doesn't have to affect you or to give you these emotional ups and downs based on what's happening in the environment. And if you want some help to learn how to be relaxed, because that's another way of having a high vibration of energy, it's one and the same. If you'd like to learn how to do that, I have a free resource for you. What you want to do is go to communicatewithangels.com/3 steps. That's the number 3. And that will direct you to a page where you can pick up a free resource called the 3 steps to communicating with your angels. That will get you started right away on your journey of connecting more directly with your guides. And there's another video that I'll send you once you've registered that is a technique that you can do daily, more than once a day, that will instantly relax you and instantly raise your vibration. And here's the cool thing: when you do have a high vibration, you're more perceptive. You pick things up, you recognize those signs and symbols and the type of spiritual communication that's coming through that maybe you weren't paying attention to before, or you simply weren't acknowledging. So go ahead and pick up that free resource and comment below which one of these 3 tips is most important for you today, so you can learn to raise your frequency to be in communication with spirit instead of being frustrated and in your head. I really want that for you, so please comment below, let me know how it goes, and I will see you in the next weekly video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All right, see you next week.